Okay. Alright. Hold up. Wait for it. Let's go to in progress. Where is it? Railjack, Cephalon. Let's freaking go.
The inbox has messages for the operator.
Oh!
Anything about...
Yes, it does.
Crew. Dax. My crew is gone. Tenno. You will do. Awaiting dry dock integration.
Oh, I am Cephalon Cy. I require access to your dry dock. Is that a euphemism? Take me there. These items have been delivered to your inventory. Rising tide. Oh, wow. To face a growing threat. A long dormant Cephalon calls on you to reconstruct an Orokin era interceptor craft, the Railjack. Alright, this hits different, to use the vernacular of the times. Lost in the sand. Let's do it. Let's begin it. And so it begins. So it begins. I was told in the community tab on my channel that Cephalon Cy is a better Ordis. And so far, it's like Ordis. If Ordis is the Command and Conquer GDI AI, I know Cephalon are not AI, but just bear with me. Then so far, I'm feeling like Cy is the nod boy. So all right, so let's head on over to the dojo. So I realize some of you might not actually know this, but I do have a clan and a dojo. It's just for those of us who play on stream to have something to work towards and, you know, a place to trade and whatnot. I have to admit that I'm in over my head very much when it comes to the clan stuff, but I'm being heavily guided by Chris and Cinephile, who've also done the vast majority, if not all, of the building of the dojo. There'll be more dojo related stuff later on. I really want to do a showcase of all their wonderful work. It's actually, what they've done is actually incredible. But that's for another time. There's going to be like a fashion frame runway thing as well. It's ridiculous what they've built. It's amazing. But for the moment, let's get Cephalon Cy installed into the dry dock. Oh man.
Tenno, I am Cephalon Cy. You will refer to me as such.
Daddy Cy, he's laying down the law.
The sentient threat has learned from past defeat. Reforming, rebuilding. We must rebuild to contain that threat.
Yes.
We will reconstruct an old war-era Sigma Series Railjack. A Railjack requires a viable command Cephalon. I am not a viable command Cephalon.
He's not?
I will identify a viable replacement. But first, recover the wreckage. Then, assembly. Return to your orbiter.
Oh, okay.
Railjacks died with the Orokin. Only wreckage remains. I have identified faint void drive traces on the surface of Mars. Investigate, recover, rebuild.
Okay. Honestly, real talk, I'm incredibly jacked up right now. This is freaking great. Atmosphere, I'm loving it. Can we, alright, real talk, can we just shove Ordis into the Railjack and get rid of him? Please. please let him be a viable Cephalon.
Our enemy rebuilds itself ceaselessly. We must have that Railjack.
I'm actually, alright, so far this is one of the most exciting little intros. Just like, it's not anything special, it's just the promise of like, hey yo, something dank is coming. You know, again, I mean, look, the first time I tried, hold on, I thought I was getting hey kiddoed for a second. The first time I tried Warframe, before I quit and then tried it again several months later, and here we are, it was because of Railjacks, because Railjacks had come out like a few months prior, and I was like, yo, that's friggin' insane. Anyway, let's go do this. We're going back to Mars. I'm so ready. So at the moment, my two main goals in Warframe are Railjack and Necromechs. And we're getting there. We're well on our way.
Faint void drive traces in proximity. Locate and mark for recovery.
Okay. I think my controller's plugged in, so you don't need to be vibrating the whole video. Unless... Alright. So, I'm not sure if Nidus was the right choice for this. Warning shot, kill 200 enemies. That's it? Yo, there've been some real easy, there've been some real easy Nightwave stuff lately. New seasonus of Nightwave. It's a beautiful time to be alive. We've got the tried and true, tested build, battle hardened, Nidus, spackled up and ready to fly. Stolter, the greatest assault rifle that was ever invented. In any universe, it's true, bar none. A Tomos, the greatest sidekick that a man could ask for. Ask anyone. So, you know, this is how it goes. This is Nidus. It's slow going until we build up stacks. We're out of juice. But it's chill. Okay, locate the Railjack wreckage. Oh, buddy, I hope it looks incredible. That's what I just want that moment of, like, coming over a crest and just pogging out of my gourd, you know? I'm not sure if I've mentioned it since I've built it, but I've also got Helios, which was suggested to me a couple videos back in the comments. Because it will scan fragments for me, which is great. I'm in desperate need of more fragments. So, I totally see the value in that. Why have we got so little energy? So, oh, 25? I mean, I guess, like, I'm on Mars, and I'm expecting, like, trash tier enemies. Let's just alt-fire these guys for a second. No big deal. The greatest alt-fire of any weapon. I mean, look. How could you not be into Nidus at this point? I beg of you. Is this it? Hold on, before... Oh. So, I'm not a complete stranger to Railjacks. I've been allowed to tag along with some of yours in the stream. I admit, like with much in this game, I'm completely lost, and the appeal of it is lost on me until I actually see a use for it. So like, it was very, very cool, but it's just, I was so in way over my head. It was like, I don't get any of this, so I'm ready. Like, it's big, it's good. This is good. I'm ready. Let's stop stalling. I'm appreciating the moment, you know? Let's stop stalling. Let's get into it. Deploy scanner.
From the Vidar School. Stay in close proximity while I scan it. Scan interrupted. Maintain proximity to objective.
Oh, yo, we gotta be real close. That's alright. A little bit of a defense mission. Never hurt anyone. Except the Grenier, if you know what I'm talking about. Alright. Look, we've done that joke before. Alright, let's suck everyone in, if no one disagrees. There we go. Now we're Nidusing. Now we're Nidusing with the best of them. Look at that sock. Big sock. More socks, please. There you go. That's... Look. This is where we graduate from struggling to war crimes. 45%. Good to go. Please, sir. Please, sir and or madam. I could have sworn there was a larger range. Look, maybe it's just because I'm usually fighting in tight corridors. You don't appreciate the... Yo, really?
Hold position.
You don't appreciate the relatively small range of the suck. But it's alright. Let's get back in there. 65%. I'm just... Look, at this point, we're just flexing. It's fine.
Scan cannot continue until the area of operation is clear.
Oh, so it's like that, huh? Okay. What do you think about that in terms of a clear area? Schlorp.
Interference drones. We have work to do.
Oh, yeah. Okay. please, sir. This is a combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell. Oh, these are the things from Cetus, right? So I'm checking my health, so my aim suffers. Don't judge me too severely for it. Alright, let's see if we can get... I'll aim for the ground. There we go, that one works. The alt fire seems to pop this boy pretty handily. There we go. That's going to be the strat. That's the strat. That's the strat. Slorp. Big slorps. Okay, let's alt fire this this individual here. Hello.
Gator roasted. Something has nested in the fuel intakes. Astroframe integrity 87%. Component viable. Cephalon Ordis. Rendezvous with Tenno at extraction point.
Roasted, toasted, burnt to a crisp. So it's viable, but there's elements of it that... Was it the drive or something?
Confluence aggregator.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Wreckage recovered. Proceed to the dry dock.
Oh yes, so we've got the fuselage. I'm just... Please have a visual representation of this. I want to see it in the dry dock, in its ruined state. Let's go. Nothing there. Come on, man. Give me something. Let me pog out of my gourd. Oh!
I have not seen a Railjack in some time. I remember. Orkin outer terminus positions have fallen to the sentient armada. Our orders: behead the fleet. My crew: Sukin, Crody, Zada. There are none finer. We are family. We will stop this war in its tracks. We are the Orkin Empire's best hope. We were. There is work to be done. This fuselage requires repair.
Oh, that's kind of... I mean, that's kind of rad, but also sweet. Okay, alright. There's something you need to know about me, guys. I mean, I've talked about this before. Mechs? And spaceships. Also maces. Nothing else gets me as excited as the trifecta. If you can somehow incorporate maces, mechs, and spaceships in the one game, well shit, you got Warframe. And you got a Rick who's pogged out of his gourd. Alright, contribute all.
Reconstruction begins.
Repair process fully funded. Time until completion, 5 hours and 59 minutes. Yep, I was anticipating this, that there would be a 6-hour wait. So, hey, look, I'll see you guys in about 6 hours, but just for the moment, like, can we scope this? How much can we... This is good. Like, this is... Honestly, having been inside a Railjack now, I still kind of feel it's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. It's Doctor Whoing us a little bit. But just from like what we're seeing right now, it's good. Like, it's just big enough to be a little... You know that feeling you get when you're in the presence of something really huge? And it suddenly hits you, you appreciate how much bigger it is than you, how insignificant you are. It's almost a Lovecraftian kind of unsettling discontent. Like, that's what I get here. Like if you ever could, like, swim with a whale or something, I feel like you'd get that feeling. Like, it's not ridiculous, but it's just big enough to make me go, yeah, this is... I'm in awe and also slightly uncomfortable. Let's check out the other side if we can. I wonder if we can like jump up on it. You know what? Let's freaking go. Can I? Yeah, okay. We got this. Oh, do you want to like maybe... There you go. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Oh, no, we didn't even need the operator. The operator's been really glitchy and coming out lately. This is... Oh, yes. It's giving me submarine vibes, and that's the strat, you know? Because if you think about it, like, a spaceship really has more in common with a submarine than oh, okay, and that's there. Has more in common with a submarine than it does on the ocean sort of ship. This is friggin' rad. I'm so ready for this, guys. I'm so ready. Okay, alright. I'll see you guys in 6 hours.
Fuselage restoration complete. Propulsion section located. Earth's forests. Beware of hostiles.
So I did a little research on Cephalons because I wasn't super clear on their origin. I wasn't sure if I'm meant to know yet. I think maybe you pick it up from Cephalon fragments. So like it's what I suspected. They're created in a similar way to the Warframes. It was punishment. So like I wanted that context because of what Cy was talking about with his family. So it's like it's tragic. It is. I hope we get a little more on that. I hope we get to see some of his crew. Oh, that'd be so rad. Anyway, let's go find the propulsion system. That's the fun part.
Void contamination points to bleed out from Railjack catalytic artery. Locate and assess.
All right, look. This is honestly the most exciting part for me. Finding the new piece of the Warframe. Kill 150 enemies with a primary weapon, dude. You're playing right into my wheelhouse here. I mean, you can always count on me to use a primary weapon in a game where it's not the meta. You can count on me for that, and that's what you come here for that hard-hitting, cutting-edge gameplay that's completely outside of the meta. Alright, so interestingly enough, despite everyone's insistence that the Cephalon are not AI, and I understand why people say that. Hang on, does that count? Warning shot, kill. Hang on. I want to see if the Altfire counts as primary weapon. It does. Yes. Now we're cooking with gas. Look, I understand why everyone's like, no, the Cephalon aren't AI. Like, that makes total sense, because they're not originally, right? But interestingly enough, the wiki itself, like, one of the first things it says is, like, it characterizes them as AI. So I guess, like, they're digitized personalities, huh? That's the strat. And that's pretty much what I figured. That makes sense. But it's a lot more tragic than... Did they just give up? Did they lose the will to live? Alright, Padme. But look, yeah, the whole Cephalon thing is a lot more tragic than it seems on the surface. I mean, Ordis, he's a chipper bloke. Perhaps a little too chipper for my taste, but... I guess, you know what? Maybe his murderous tendencies make sense. Maybe it all makes sense. Like who he was before. Whoa! That just came out of nowhere. I did not, it just sort of jumps out at you, huh? That's the propulsion system, huh? Wow, okay. I was expecting like a couple of big dirty engines, but... Right. Well, let's hook ourselves up here.
Propulsion systems, the most advanced ever produced. Scanning. Remain
the most advanced? Don't you friggin' dare! Don't you dare suck me in.
Perimeter breached. Clear them out to resume scan.
Honestly, remove yourself from my world. Okay, Cy, Daddy Cy, you don't have to worry about a thing. I got you, fam. I would really love to be building up stacks here. That being said, Auntie Nightwave has insisted that we kill things with our primary weapon, and as such, oh, for the love of God.
Cannot continue until the area of operation is clear. Get on it.
We must always bend to the will of Auntie Nightwave.
Scan interrupted. Maintain proximity to objective.
I'm so mad. I've never been more mad in my life. There's nothing more rage-inducing than being sucked by a schlorping frame. Scanus interruptus. Okay. Is it the same deal? We're taking out little drone boys. We can't suck them, can we? We may not suck them. Okay, that's it. Look, your boy's been sucked too much. Ah, phrasing. No more Mr. Nice Nightus. No more Mr. Nice Nightus. In this house, oh, sweet mother of God. In this house, we suck and we build stacks. Get out of my world. 40%, let's go. Don't. Yeah, yo!
We do not have time for this.
Ropus Interruptus. They never saw it coming. No more Mr. Nice Nightus. Need us. For those playing at home. This is a Wendy's? Don't you friggin' dare, I swear to God. If there was a mod, if there was a mod that I could equip, there was something to the tune of conduct an orbital nuclear strike on anything trying to rope you in.
We have work to do.
Anything trying to rope you in, I would equip that mod at the expense of all other mods. It's fine. It's fine, probably. Please, ma'am. 2 for 1. A 2 for 1 offer at TGI Fridays. We missed. Couple of stacks. Yo, can we, we can. Well, would you look at that? Dano school.
Continue until the area of operation is clear. Get on it.
Yeah. So by now you would have seen my Warframe in 1 minute video. And that's, honestly, that's just intended for me to play on stream whenever someone comes in, whenever someone new comes in and is like, yo, what is this game all about? It's just like, it's kind of, look, there's a little production value involved. And it's a lot easier than me like fumbling about trying to explain Warframe every 30 minutes. Like, how would you explain this game in 1 minute?
Clear them out to resume scan.
Oh, sweet mother of God. What was my point? That's an excellent question. Rick, what was my point? We may never know. No, it caused me to look up some audio files because I wanted the Tenno Storm sound. And interestingly enough, on the wiki, it is actually spelt Skoom. It's SKOOM. So it's not scum. Well, it might be scum, but it's actually it's spelt Skoom, which I appreciate a great deal. It just adds a moistening to the lore. And I'm here for it, honestly. Okay.
Perimeter breached. Scan interrupted. We do not have time for this. Orgone accumulator. Low. Etheric condenser. Vaporized.
Yes. Let's freaking go. Alright, let's get back to the orbiter. Denoskuma. Oh, yes. Oh, she's all cleaned up. We can, like, fashion these things, right? We can color them. Yo, it kind of looks like a fox. That's Sly Fox. So the propulsion system, I imagine it's probably out the rearus. Where does the propulsion system... Oh, hang on. It's not in yet. It's not in, guys. We need to install it. I'm getting too elated, too ahead of myself here. It's understandable. We're talking about spaceships. Yes.
Void engines. Void engines. Zada dances our ship through forward lines. Crody identifies and prioritizes targets. Sukin's turrets track and terminate. Our reputation is earned. Our objective, a Turaga-class worm ship. Zada plots an arc. We accelerate. Ancient history. The dead have no needs. The living require that propulsion system.
So is he picking up memories from the pieces we're finding, or are they his memories? I'm not super clear on that. I'm a little torn. Like, he's talked about his own family. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe it could be memories attached to the pieces, especially because he said that the dead have no need of the memories, but the living need the propulsion system. Anyway, I was like, listen, we actually have everything we need to build that. So
Construction begins.
I'll see you in another 6 hours. But look, let's have a little scope around the thing first, if we can. Ah, it's on top. The propulsion system is on top. Well, hang on. Let's climb up on it again and get a closer look. I'm just thinking, man. I don't know. I don't know if I want to make this thing perp as the night, or like a real dank red. Ooh. Ooh. Is this the rail that doth jack? What do you reckon? We gotta fall down here? No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Yo! Yo! Oh, it's large. Oh, you know what? You guys can let me know in the comments. Have I been this excited for any other quest? I don't know. For those of you who caught the Necromech stream, I may have been pretty darn excited for that, but yeah. So in the Discord, some of you were like, "Yo, what are we gonna name this thing?" Throwing up suggestions. Can we actually name it? I swear to God, if we can name it. Yo! I was just spitballing. I'm like, yo, what are you? Straight up. I love it. Are those little cannon sockets on the side there? Oh, all right, guys. I'll see you in part 2. After the next jump. I'm surprised that I've actually got enough resources stockpiled for all this stuff. I'm tempted to look ahead to see what resources I'm going to need just to make sure that I got them all. I'll definitely need more money. We'll do some index runs, it'll be fine. But for the moment, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to gently caress that like button, taste the game, be excellent to each other, and throw some name suggestions in the comments below for this Railjack. I'm excited to read them all. I'll see you next time, guys. Ricky Subber, out.